Hi everyone, Chris Tisdell here again. In this video, I'm going to share with you some tips on the interview process for those of you who are thinking about going for a promotion. I'll give you some basic tips and I'll also give you some examples of what not to do. So let me share my screen with you and we can get started. Firstly, it's really exciting to be thinking about going for a promotion. A promotion is a form of recognition that recognizes the really important and excellent work you've been doing. So I'm going to try to stay calm in this video, but it's hard because you're so close to a promotion. So it's really exciting. Now, at my institution, part of the promotion process involves you justifying or illustrating how you are performing at the level that you are seeking to be appointed to. So if you're going, for example, for a promotion to associate professor, you need to prove that you are already operating at that level and in the upper echelon of that level too. So congratulations on getting promoted to the job you're already doing. Okay, so what is the purpose of an interview for a promotion? Well, there are two benefits, and this is defined in my institution's academic promotion policy and procedure document. Firstly, it provides you, the applicant, with an opportunity to further your claims for promotion. Something might have happened before you submitted your documents, after you've submitted your documents, but before the interview. So it gives you a chance to update the panel members on any recent achievements. Secondly, the interview provides members of the promotion panel or committee with an opportunity to ask you a few questions about the promotion application. If they want some more clarification, or if they want a little bit more detail, or they weren't clear on something, then they can do that at the interview. Okay, so what are some standard tips then? Okay, well, let's have a look. Firstly, let's talk about the basics. Arrive on time, dress appropriately in a professional manner, be polite and professional. And I think out of all these, you need to know your application and also the panel members. So for example, for many interviews, you can actually find out who's going to be on the panel ahead of time and look them up, what they're interested in, where they come from, etc. Okay, some more tips. Be positive. It should be a positive experience. It should be exciting and fun. So be positive. Know your story. Know your application inside and out, and what the strengths are and how you compare with the levels that you are trying to be promoted to. When the panel members ask you questions, listen to them. And when you've understood their questions, you address them appropriately. Now, all of those tips are designed to basically come up with the following strategy: is don't be defensive when you're being interviewed. Okay, be positive. Don't take any questions as an attack on what you're doing. Okay, even if somebody tries to attack what you're doing, still put a positive spin on it. So that's really important. Some more tips: have the data at your fingertips. So for example, a panel member may ask you about self-citations. Of all the citations your work has had, how many are your own citations? That's a good piece of data to have. Also, don't practice too much, because you don't want the interview to seem staged. Okay, it should be natural. It shouldn't necessarily be all performance. It should be natural. And lastly, accept that you may get difficult questions that you cannot prepare for. Okay, just accept it, and that's something that might come up. So those are all standard tips. What about something from my own experience that I would advise you against? Okay, so we've sort of talked about what to do. What about what not to do? Well, don't do what I did. I made a couple of mistakes. First of all, I made travel plans around the interview time. This was a huge mistake. The problem was that I was so worried about getting planes back and worried about cancelled flights or changed timetables that I was worried about getting back for my interview rather than the interview itself. So it meant that when I actually turned up to the interview, I was a bit flustered, I was a bit jet lagged. It wasn't very nice. Okay, so block the dates out around the interview time of your calendar right now and don't travel in them. And because I was making travel plans and flustered, I forgot some of my recent major achievements. So that's another thing to avoid. Okay, so I hope these tips have been helpful. Good luck with getting a promotion. You absolutely deserve it. If anybody wants to speak with me more about promotion or interview skills, I'm very happy to chat with you more about it. All right, thanks everyone. See you later. Bye.